There we go. Anyone around or? It looks like I'm on my own. Huh. Looks like I did the intro on that without hitting the. Hang on a second. She's quiet tonight. I'll just hang out a little bit, see what happens. It'll be a very early one tonight, otherwise. There you go, Jim. There you go, old mate. And where everybody is tonight, they haven't bloody shown up. I don't know. I started the other fellows away, but so we hang around a little bit. Otherwise, I'll shut it down. Yeah, you fellas been all right? There you go, Andy. There's Vietnam, pretty good. There you go, Henry. Put some pretty good pictures up there, Andy. They're really nice. Looks like I never knew the Vietnam was so nice. 130 watching. There you go, Luke. I was a pay. Hey, do you want to get on for a while, Henry? There's no, I'm getting a bit lonesome here on my own. I'll put the link out there. Where are we? How do we do this? There we go. Somebody wants to come on. Yeah, it looks really nice over there. When watching checking out all your pictures, they're really good, Andy. Just get a few messages. Yeah, it looks really nice over there. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get back over there the way I'm bloody going. So I'll hang around a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm just going to shut it down, I think. There you go, Lux. I'm not much of a compere, so I was hoping one of the other fellas might have turned up, but must have forgot. How long are you over there for, Andy? Well, here's trouble. There you go, Jono.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Oh, not bad. I didn't think it was going to turn up. I was about to shut it down.
I'm here, mate. I'm
Yeah,
here.
a bit of trouble with the bloody computer before. I don't know. So I've got to fiddle around with it a little bit, I think. Yeah, so bloody, one of the weeks, isn't it?
Oh, indeed, mate. Indeed.
Bloody
What
news, I
can you
don't know.
do?
Huh? There you go, Pompey.
There we go. That's a bit better for us.
Yeah.
Look at my ugly head. Lux
I've
reports
got-
there. Very good.
Hang on, I'll plug my headphones in and see if I can see if they'll work. They've
No
never
worries.
given me shit before. I don't know why, but I'll try it out. Hang on.
Are we live at the moment, are we?
Is that?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, good evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, I went through all the bloody intro and shit before and I forgot to hit the go live button again.
Oh, no worries, mate. No
That's
worries.
Yeah, it's all
Good
good.
evening, gentlemen. You had Luke, Stubbsy, Pompui, Lux Report, Luke, Henry Black, old mate, Mr. Corliss. Thanks for joining us once again, Jim. Stubbsy, I've mentioned. Another Lewis so far. Yes, we've certainly had a week this week, Ray, haven't we?
Yeah,
Certainly.
yeah, me buddy. Yeah, I never told you, me buddy mum died 7 years ago on Thursday.
Oh, jeepers.
So the day before the Queen died, so there's a bit bloody mixed emotions there. But anyway, she mum would die. She adored the Queen. She just thought she was the ultimate fucking lady.
Yeah, me and my mum was the same, mate. Yeah. But that's that's their era. I suppose they're both girls that went through the the depression and the war and
exactly. You would have seen her coming in. What's 26 or something when she took the bloody become Queen, wasn't it? If I remember right.
Yeah, 25, I think, 25, 26.
Yeah.
Very just only a young woman. But I'm just thinking this afternoon. I just got in a little bit late. Sorry to be late. I just saw the Privy Council signing the appropriate documents for him to be, officially made king.
Yeah.
And the appropriate, declarations and the signing of documents that have to be put in place according to tradition. And I was just thinking, if you looked at it when she spoke to Boris Johnson, when he resigned, when he tendered his resignation, and when the new Prime Minister, she was signed in, she looked in quite fine health.
Oh yeah.
She's smiling and she was relatively mobile and in the space of a couple of days, she's passed away. I just can't get over it.
At least she didn't linger. That's the main thing, She would have been elderly, so would have been old, But she did get bloody. She wasn't in a bloody hospital for God knows how long, sort of thing, suffering.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just saying to Pete yesterday, Pete said, "Oh well, at least she didn't suffer, and she went out, she went out quickly." And he said, if you have to go, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, well, she's gone now, so maybe old Charlie does a bloody right thing, I suppose. I suppose he's been waiting 70 years for his chance, so.
He's been waiting some time indeed, but
yeah, but well,
I think well, he's had plenty of training for it, but I think he's going to do a good job.
Yeah, I think so.
He's going to do a good job, he's I don't think he's going to have that aloofness of the Queen. Certainly he's he's a gentleman, and he's a nice nice bloke. You can see that. But when he was coming back to Buckingham Palace yesterday, he jumped out of the role and he's gone over to see the crowd. Well, that was the perfect thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the perfect thing to do.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
only going to bring affection to him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are bloody, especially the British. They're really, really bloody. They're right into, the real royalists. Especially the ones that would have been there. But he, was going to say I was watching a thing they were walking around Balmoral, where she lived, where she was living, and she used to just wander around the town, talking to people and stuff like that, and she was like everybody's grandmother there. They were
Yes.
talking to people there. They were, quite good friends with her and stuff. But she's very down to earth.
Yeah, down to earth, but you're really, you're 96, like that's a certainly different generation, isn't it? Different generation to you and me. And like
Exactly.
she's got, 30 years on both you and me, mate.
Oh, yeah, she's seen a lot of stuff we haven't seen, that's for sure.
Yes.
Oh, man, what a day. Bloody tinkering outside. And I thought I was getting that COVID today. I didn't feel real good. Still don't feel real good. I took a test, but it's come up negative.
Right.
But anyway, I went out and bloody, this is a funny picture I just got. Yeah, I went and bought a bloody Chinese dinner for tea. There's a place over at Petrie, got a shanty special, and holy shit, it was big.
Yeah.
I'd never got through a quarter of it. I stuck the rest in the fridge.
What did you go off on?
Hey?
What did you have?
Oh, I got one of them shanty specials. I got the Chinese meal.
Enlighten me. What's a shanty special?
Oh, well, there's a bit of sweet and sour pork, chicken with vegetables, and fried rice.
Oh, right, nice.
They just bloody whack it all on a great big bloody thing. It's huge fucking huge container. But they give you big spring roll, full-size spring roll as well.
Oh, nice one.
No, not bad.
How much
got a
they
bit
dry.
$16.
Well, you can't blow at that, mate.
No, well, I'll get 3 meals out of that.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh man, I started getting really dry in the mouth eating that sort of thing, so I didn't eat a great deal of it. I'm still fucking hungry. Wanted to get something to nibble on soon, I think. I'm bloody hungry now. It's only an hour and a half ago I had it, but yeah, I don't know. Oh man.
He's just saying it's 3 in 1. Never heard of them. I don't think we get them down here in Victoria.
Yeah, no, just I'll see if I can bloody get a picture. I'll get a picture of the menu and I'll send it to you. Where is it? Yeah, just shandy. They call it shandy. Give me a second.
Ray, one thing out of all this, passing away of the Queen, I find it absolutely amazing that all the TV channels, everyone who's reporting on it, they've all got the black suit on, and the women have got black dresses, and everyone's wearing black tie, and that's really nice as a mark of respect.
It is.
Nice. Sort of.
It's very.
I remember when the King of Thailand died, and that actual night, they got on, and everyone was dressed up in black and had the black tie on, and and they actually made the broadcast in black and white itself.
Yeah.
The broadcast in Thailand was, instead of being in colour, it was in black and white.
Yeah, right.
That was, interesting, but they haven't gone quite that far, here at the moment. But it's like you look at the news here and how we're as Australians, we're commemorating her passing away. We seem to be more hard felt by than the Poms.
Yeah, no, there's a lot there outside. They've had to ask them to stop putting flowers outside Buckingham Palace, and they've allocated a park to put them in because there's a lot more room there for them to put them, because they're just trying to show their, their bloody appreciation, their love sort of thing for her, so that's fair enough. I think they'll be getting so many bloody flowers there, they won't be able to scratch themselves.
Yes. It's a nice speech Chucky did yesterday, wasn't it? Earlier on today, you said essentially one thing is say, thanks, Mum. You know,
Yeah,
that was very nice. That was
yeah,
very nice.
yeah,
Good on him. Good on him.
exactly. No, it's a shame, she's oh well, she had good innings, that's for sure. She did a good job while she was in there, so she's dearly loved by a lot of people. But yeah, I don't know. But what else was I going to say then?
Stubbsy's going to check out Hoyan, he reckons. Good on you, Stubbsy. Good on you, mate.
Yeah,
I'll send a request to you on Facebook, Stubbsy. Ray's put me on you. I'll send a request to you soon, mate. And
yeah. I was telling the sucker on about all the pictures, all the photos of me putting up on Facebook. There's bloody beauties in there, eh?
yeah, right. Yeah,
I
might be
never.
most interested.
The only side of bloody Vietnam I've really seen is the people, the vlogs have been just basically bars, and sort of doesn't interest me, like I like to see the culture. But yeah, it's lovely. You got to set up well.
I did a live show with Pete yesterday, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
We,
saw
we, had,
that.
a, we had a couple. We worked out what the guest list was for the funeral. We sorted out the guest list yesterday. We went through all the personalities going to be on the guest list. I think we're flying by that stage, Ray.
Yeah. No,
We were
that's fair
flying.
enough. Glad to turn that bloody speaker up. How's that bit better? Might be able to hear that better now. Yeah.
Is it just you and me tonight, Ray? We got anyone else coming along, or?
No, well, I put the link out there. I thought bloody Henry was going to jump on, but Pompui's there. He might jump on, see what happens. Someone might jump on.
Yeah, I'm going to go in later on and it's
Yeah,
Saturday night. Let's watch a movie of the young bloke.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be on too long. I was watching that bloody what's that new Thor movie?
Oh, yeah.
Man, fucking 2 hours. I wish I'm never going to get back. Well, it wasn't a bad movie, but fuck me, Daddy was the only straight in the bloody thing. It's just comic book heroes, and they're putting fucking emphasis on sexuality. As in, the big rock dude. He had two fathers, and the bloody the woman there, she was a lesbian. She liked girls, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are they doing to this bloody concept? Fuck me. Jesus.
Oh God.
But anyway.
God.
That bloody about the
Queen.
Hey?
I wonder if they'll extend that. Whether they'll extend to the monarchy. Making the royal rank non-sexist instead of referring to them as a king or a queen. We have
give me the fucking shit.
Your Majesty, or I wonder if that's going to fall by the wayside.
Oh, fucking Megan would be pulling the fucking head in a bit if she had any sense right now, wouldn't she?
Apparently she didn't get an invite to a where is it? Windsor? Was it Windsor? No, Balmoral.
Yeah, I think she just
was when she passed away. She didn't get an invite.
No, she makes a career out of daggering him in the back. What the fuck would she?
Yeah, well, she didn't get an invite, and apparently what's the husband's name? Harry.
Yeah.
Harry was the first one to leave.
Yeah, last one there and the first one to gone.
Yeah, couldn't get out of the joint quick enough.
The fucking
he hasn't reconciled with his brother or anything. So
all the fucking lefties are coming out, fucking saying, it's fucking. Oh, hang on a second, I got a phone call. I'll have to put this up.
No worries, mate. I actually thought it was one thing was most of the movie from the Republicans in Australia, the Republican movement. People who want to get rid of the monarchy in Australia. They were one of the first to make positive recognition of the Queen. I think within 20 minutes of her passing away, they officially put out a statement of thanking the Queen Elizabeth and what a great monarch she was. And I thought, well, even in even in death, you can be respectful and that they weren't pushing their cause, and they acknowledged such a fine woman, which she was. You know, trying to explain to my little bloke yesterday that we had to sing "God Save the Queen" every day at school. You know, every day at school we had to sing "God Save the Queen." Which didn't see anything wrong with that. I'm not sure if it was. We used to do that. Sing "God Save the Queen" before we had our inspection. Whether your shoes were clean or not. If your shoes weren't clean, you had to go and get them polished. Go and polish your shoes. I think we had to put sixpence in. It was sixpence, or was it 5 cents? I think it was sixpence at the time. You had to use the school shoe polish, so your shoes were clean. Yeah, God, the world's gone woke, all right. Yes, mate. Yeah. What do we got? We might put out. Wait till Ray gets back and G'day, Stephen K. Good to see you, mate. Mossy, thanks for joining us, fellas. Thanks for joining us. When Ray gets out, we might extend the invite. I reckon Pompui, Pompui most probably want to jump in. He's going well at the moment. I think he might be on the mend. I think most of his treatment has been completed. It's just a matter of in getting on top of it all now. Good on him. I actually saw a little bit of Pompui's stream the other day. He just had a special arrival. I think he got some of his medication. His medication came in the in the mail. It was being delivered by the postie. Oh, he lit up then. Good on him. Good on him. Anything's going to help him. Is the main thing. Yeah, well. So what are we up to with Charlie's? Just signed all the all the appropriate documents. Got to have a funeral. God knows when the coronation will be. That'll be a good night. Watching the coronation, seeing what happens there. But all the pomp and grandeur to it all, and you sometimes wonder how fitting it is in in 21st century society. Do we really need all that sort of stuff? I suppose the carrying on of tradition is, it's not a bad thing. I'd rather have it than not have it, to be honest, gentlemen. I bet you the Yanks would love to have it if they could. They'd jump over, jump barriers to get it, if they could. Yes, it's now King's Council. That's all changed overnight. They become KCs. They're all King's Council now, so all their nameplates, they'll have to change all their nameplates, in front of their offices, so they're no longer QCs, they're all King's Council now. National anthem's not hard. We've got to change from her to him, and and king, from queen to king. So that's not a difficult exercise. But yes, Mossy, it's now King's Council. KCs. But I think I was watching this morning on TV that everywhere, or most probably more in Great Britain and here, everywhere, you see like, ER the second, as it was in the room where, on her throne tonight where she sat, it was ER the second. That's all going to be changed to Charles Rex. Instead of Elizabeth Regina, it's Charles Rex the third. Chucky the third. Good on him. Good on him. He's being very stoic at the moment, considering his mum has just passed away. Very stoic indeed. Good on him. Although Ray must be speaking to someone important. He's taking his time. Any questions, gentlemen? It's a little bit hard speaking by yourself. We've had a big week over on the Archie Luxury channel. I've been amusing myself with. There's, a few altercations earlier on the week, and someone paid 20 grand, would you believe? $20,000. to get rid of someone. The money certainly came through. They were paid. They disappeared, and then they thought the discretion was a better part of valor. They let them back. The person who donated the money, said to Archie, "You can keep the money." So it's, he scored really well. Someone actually gave him a $40,000 watch recently. Gave him a 40 grand watch. And I actually met the gentleman. Gentleman came out from America. And he'd doing a tour of Australia. Archie was showing him around, and he gave Archie a 40 grand watch. But yeah, Stephen K, 20 grand. That's fair income. Not a bad donation. Rubbed a few people's noses up the wrong way. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Anyway, look, I'm going to see if I can invite a few people here. If you'd like to join the crew, I'll just let me see how we do this. There it is. There it is. Let me have a look here. That's what I need. That one. I need the invite. We'll copy that and we'll put that just over here. Yes, Mr. Coils, it is good to see Archie's doing well at the moment. He deserves it after all these years. That should do us. There's the invite, chaps. If you'd like to pop on, see who's gonna jump on with us.
Oh, sorry about that, man. Fucking
It's all right, Ray. It's all right.
Mate of mine, I haven't bloody spoken to him in ages. He just wanted to rattle on. So I'll give you a ring in the morning. He's
yeah, no worries.
He's growing fucking garlic. He lives up near Toowoomba.
Zimmy's just joined us. Thanks, Zimmy.
Oh, here you go, Zimmy.
Ray, I hope you don't mind. Just put out the invite.
Yeah, I'll put it out before.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Yeah. I just bloody just talking to mate. He's got a Thai wife as well. He's sort of, when you going to Thailand? He said, "Oh fuck, I don't know when I get there." But anyway, he's he wants a fucking a race jacket. So I've just got to give me mate a ring, see if he's got some down there, like hoodie sort of thing. He's got a couple of pallets full, because when they were racing, and all this COVID shit hit, all of his bloody all his apparel, just fucking, everything got shut down. He got fucking pallets full of the stuff, the t-shirts, fucking, all that sort of stuff, you get that. America's Cup. Bob Hook was funny when he was employed. Yeah, called him a bum. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Do you remember that, Ray?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, he's fucking anyone sacks their bloody employee for taking the day off, some bum.
Yeah, that was a big event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When he won the America's Cup.
Yeah, I was talking to my niece today about that. I think it was Windsor Castle when it caught fire, and I was, because she's a real royalist too, and it was a good documentary about that. When it burnt down and they bloody rebuilt it all, and all the archaeology and shit and all the shit they found in there, because it's an old castle sort of thing, It's on YouTube actually. It's an hour-long documentary called Windsor. Windsor. Just put in Windsor on fire, and it'll come up.
Right.
It's well worth it. A lot of them, when they because they had to gut it sort of thing to start from scratch, and they found wells and all sorts of stuff under the floors, and they found it had 3 other ceilings that had been put up over the years. They just didn't have any records of, and all that sort of stuff.
Jesus.
When they did all the timber work, they had to reinvent the way they did joinery, because the royals over there, they've got their own forests they grow. The way they grow their oak and all that sort of stuff, and they've still got all the timber, the trees growing. When they had their the old ships and stuff, they used to grow bloody trees on the side of hills and stuff, so they gets a natural bow in it, and stuff like that, so they could mill it and make bows for the ships and all that.
Right.
It's pretty amazing what they used to do. They still do it. It's still got it all, but Jesus, you imagine the bloody the jewel rooms in the bloody in the Tower of London. They've got a good little collection in there too. And they want a bit of when they want a bit of bloody jewelry made up, they just go in there and take a pick and get it made up.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't seem to see Charlie. He's not terribly into jewelry, really. He's, I
No,
don't think the watches either, really. But he wears a
no.
ring. He wears the signet ring.
Yeah.
But I reckon Camila, she'll be whacking on a new tiara or two.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be wrapped.
They were talking about the bloody coins and stuff. They reckon the coins, we won't be getting coins until after Christmas. We've got to wait until the, I think it's the bloody British Mint, I think it is, or whatever. They get a likeness up, make the dies sort of thing, before we can start stamping them. But,
Let me see. I'll pull out a coin here from the money box. Just so I can get my facts right. Let's have a look. When on a coin, it used to be, the Queen's head on it, obviously, wasn't it? I can't fucking hell. Here we go. And she looked to the right.
Yeah.
Is that
They're
correct?
make it so he looks to the opposite direction. I think they were talking about that.
That's right. Right. When Charlie's head goes on it, he'll be looking to the left.
Yeah.
He'll be looking to the opposite direction.
Oh, all the pomp and circumstance and all the things that they'll be doing, Oh, it's all tradition, mate. Like fucking, nothing wrong with tradition. The fucking greenies, even the greenies here started going on about colonisation and shit. They're talking hundreds of fucking years ago. Nothing like ill-informed left-wing idiots to fucking ruin the day, is there? Even those fuckwits in America, that bloody AAC, she started rattling on. Those fucking fools over there, just fools is an understatement for them,
Yeah. I was listening to this young bloke the other day, this American, cashing in on, the Queen passing away, and he was cashing in on it, he couldn't get anything right,
we got a couple. Hang on a second. Do you want to bring them on?
Yeah, I think we're right there.
Yeah, right. There you go, Pompey.
Yeah, Pompey, see.
Oh, yeah.
Zimmy's there.
Yeah, Zimmy.
G'day, Zimmy. How are you, mate?
Yeah,
g'day, guys. G'day, everyone.
Yeah, what do you know?
Not much. Just relaxing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How you feeling, Pompey?
Yeah, not bad. I was just wondering, anyone looking to buy some second-hand corgis?
Oh, yeah. Some fucking racehorses too. She had some prime racehorses.
We need a bit of animal rescue, you reckon? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Animal rescue. Good one.
She's gone through a few.
Oh, yeah. She's fucking gone. She's worth $1 too. I think she's one of the fucking richest women in England, isn't she? The Queen?
In the world.
Nicola Sturgeon isn't she? She's the richest.
Yeah, no, she's one. No, the Queen's one of them, But I she got some excellent racehorses. She got some really good racehorses. She had to, I don't know. Obviously, she doesn't train them. She's not out there riding the fucking things in the morning. Doing the strapping and stuff. But yeah.
Anyway,
Back in a minute, I'm just going to get some chips or something. I'm fucking hungry. Hang on.
That was a beauty, poor boy. Anyone that's adopting a corgi. Yeah. Oh, good one. Good one.
Yeah, we're having a fucking closing down sale. Everything must go. Corgis going out the door. We got tiaras. We got crowns. We got shoes. We got it all. Everything must go.
Yeah. Got plenty of cheap stuff if your name's ER. Your initials are ER.
Yeah.
Plenty of first price stuff for you. Yeah. Oh, well. I was just saying before, I was just surprised how quickly she went down. Like 1 minute she's, rocking around, smiling, being and in 48 hours she's in a box and cold. Christ.
Maybe she had a stroke.
Oh,
she could have had a stroke.
Well,
there's rumours she had cancer.
Hey?
I think there was rumours that she had cancer or something.
Fucking 93. Oh, was she 93, wasn't she?
96. Yeah. Oh, well, God save the king.
Indeed.
Yeah.
G'day, kangaroo.
Yeah, Ganga.
How are you, Kanga?
Yeah, Kanga.
Yeah, they bloody let me fucking trying to get fired, trying to get their bloody step up on us sort of thing. And why the media gives them airtime is beyond me. That fucking AAC, what's she got to do with any of it? She's a fucking yank.
Who's that?
AAC.
AOC.
She's
Hmm.
rattling on about the Queen, she's about all the colonisation and all this sort of shit. She didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That fucking garbage, Maybe a fucking, you go back 100 years or 200, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You can't blame the Queen. This Queen, God, the government to make the decisions. Maybe 200 years ago you could blame them, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Exactly.
anyway.
Fuck me, I think religion killed more people than the British ever did.
Whoa, I don't know.
I was reading an article, I think it was in the Bangkok Post this morning, that all flags in Thailand will be at half-mast in recognition of the Queen's death.
Mm.
That's a first for, bringing their flags down to half-mast for a foreign national, someone who's not Thai. So that I thought, well, good on him. But apparently, King Bhumibol Rama IX, he was very close to Queen Elizabeth. Very close indeed. He used to correspond quite regularly. I read.
Was that the previous king?
Yes, the previous king.
Oh, yeah, the one with the glasses. Yeah, the one I see photos of everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this current king, Vajiralongkorn, Rama IX, he's very close with Charles, actually. They've been corresponding with each other for years and years because they're both of a similar age and, waited, a very, very long time, into their 70s before they became king. Very, late in life.
It could be good to be a king when you're a young bloke, wouldn't it be? Have a nice little group of concubines.
Oh, you don't blame him, do you? No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
What else is there to do?
Yes, the kangaroo. They got great respect for each other, indeed.
I saw a movie called Your Highness once. That was fucking hilarious, eh? About a bloody king had two sons. One of them was just, he liked to laying around and just whoring, getting drunk. He had to go on a quest with his brother. He was the adventurer. It was fucking hilarious. You got to watch it, eh?
I think for the next, I looked at, see what was on TV tonight, and like the ABC's just going doing reruns all night, and I think Channel 7's on it. And, like they're going to be shoving it down our throat for the next 9 days or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I turn fucking free to TV off. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is, yeah.
It's good, but they're just repeating it over and over and over,
Yes. Like it's the ABC. It's just on constant, in a loop. I think, just a constant loop what they're playing.
I watched that bloody.
The footy's on.
What's Highlander again the other day? I was just flicking through movies on bloody. I think it was Stan or one of those ones, and saw Highlander on there. I thought I'll watch that again. Haven't seen it for a while. Like that movie. Not the second one too, probably the third one, but then I went all fucking ridiculous after that. They had a series. That's supposed to be the only one. You chopped the Kurgan's head off and he was the last one. All of a sudden there's a bunch of them. I don't know where that come from.
Revised history.
Mm.
What's the weather like in Melbourne?
A little bit rainy earlier on this morning. It was nice in the afternoon. Sun came out. We've got we've got another cold chill coming in. It's going to be 13 on Tuesday or something.
Jesus.
13, so we're up for a bit of a cold spell. You're in Thailand at the moment, aren't you, Zimmy?
Yeah, I'm in Pattaya.
Oh, Grass.
I've got another few days, and I'm in Bangkok for one night, and then I'm off to Korat for about 5 nights.
That's where
Then I'm back home.
That's where your friend is, isn't it? She's in
My girlfriend, yeah, she's there. She's working at the moment, so there's no point me staying. I stayed a week there while she was working. It was bloody boring. You know, like there's only a certain amount of things you can do during the day without a vehicle and all that. So, but at night we're going out for dinner and all that. So it's just a bit hard when she has to work.
Oh, well, yes. I always used to notice that in Thailand, like you're with someone and come time to go to work, wouldn't matter what was happening, they'd just drop everything, and go to work, the Thais, very good work ethic.
Oh, yeah.
Very good work ethic. Yeah.
She works overtime every night, and when I'm with her, she sort of stopped doing it. I said, just work it, doesn't matter. We still can go out at night for dinner. So I was just walking around her town, the only Farang in town. So just having a look around.
Zimmy, go on and
Sorry?
go to lunch, meet her for lunch and all that sort of stuff.
Well, we did a few times, yeah. The other thing is with me, I don't normally have lunch. I'll just have breakfast and dinner. So I was eating too much with her, like because they can eat. She can eat.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I find it amusing watching a Thai woman eat. God, they got no filter. Fuck.
Yeah.
You go on one of those boat cruises and sit back and watch.
Well, when we went to Phuket, we stayed at the Graceland Resort, and it's all you can eat buffet breakfast. And I mean, it was huge. Man, she just got up 3 times.
Oh yeah.
I'll get some fruit now. I thought, Jesus Christ. But and then lunchtime. Like in Pattaya, I don't have any lunch. I just have if I'm hungry, I might just get a bag of nuts or something, or whatever. I'll have I might get a juice or smoothie. So I've lost weight here again, but when I'm with her, I just put on weight. So anyway.
We'll cut out lunch, I think. I'll be just having a shake for fucking lunch, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
I don't mind the smoothies or.
Yeah, I'm fucking over it. I just give me the shits at the moment. I've got fucking one of those weeks this week. I've got enough. I just want it over. Fuck. But anyway. No, it's just bloody I was going to say something. I can't remember. No, doesn't matter. I start this job on Monday anyway, so that'll keep me occupied probably a bit more.
Oh, yeah, you were saying. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm only going to do about 2 or 3 hours a day. That's all I want to do.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's all I want to do, Well, the other guys can take everything up. I'll just turn up and weld it all and get that done, and then I can leave them with fucking doing the rest of the prep work. They go back the next morning and just weld up what they've got fucking done, because they can't sort of weld too good down there, so it's all got to pass inspection and shit like that. So, good part about being a professional fucking welder, No problems with
Jim
that.
calls for saying in much rain in Pattaya.
Yeah, it was raining nearly every night. My first night I got here, I was keen to go out, obviously, windmill, and it was just bucketing down. And I just said to the guy, I'm not going anywhere. He gave me an umbrella. I said, there's no point. It was just bucketing down. And then we got floods. Walking Street became Walking River or Walking Creek.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just rained nearly every night. I heard Bangkok got a bit of rain as well.
Hey, Jono, you ever heard of people falling, the bloody sills and that, the bloody, the caps, the bloody, what do they call them, those lids, they pop off and they get too much water. Yeah. People walking across and they fucking drop down into them. You don't see them again then. You get dragged off. That fucking happens over there, right? You ever heard of that one, Jono?
Yes, I've seen the blokes actually clean them up, as Joe says, like when it rains over there, you get a heavy damp or it sort of cleans out all the pipes, but like they still have to sort of clean them out, like I don't know, like you couldn't get paid enough money to do it, but the
No.
shit that goes down down some of those pipes and the smell that comes up from them.
Oh, yeah, fucking potato when it goes on, it's like getting a fucking big enema. Cold water fucking enema.
Please, yeah.
There's a beach there that hasn't got washed away, has it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
the
yeah,
day that sorry, John.
Go on, mate.
No, I was just going to say the night I arrived from Karat, and when it rained, the next day I went down to the beach and a lot of it got washed away. There was channels going into the ocean.
Yeah.
So, but they fixed it up pretty quickly. It looks fine now,
Yeah.
but
Wait till the next day.
Yeah, they had a hell of a
until
time
the
with
next
that.
downfall.
Yeah, they had a hell of a time with that down the Gold Coast. With the cyclones and shit years ago, they used to get big tidal surges come in and they'd take the beach, just take the whole beach away and it'd get washed over in the New South Wales outside the Speed River. And they'd get their sand back, they'd have to buy it back from fucking New South Wales, they'd pump it all back up there again and they end up, they reinforced it all, they put all these big bloody concrete things inside there and they worked it all out, it stays there now. But we haven't had a big cyclone down here for a long time, up here for a long time, so.
Yeah, it hasn't come down south. Yeah. How's the weather? Is it improved? Is your yard still wet or it's dried up?
Oh, it's not too bad here. It's all clover at the moment. Thousands of bees out there pollinating everything. So just it's not long. Let's leave it. I don't bother about chopping bloody. Like I said, it's not long. It's just clover sort of thing. So just let it go.
Yeah.
They're doing their part of nature. Until it gets long, I don't worry about mowing when there's that. Otherwise, I'll be I just go and knock the top off it every week or two sort of thing. It's a lot easier to mow when it's fucking 4 inches high than what it is when it's fucking knee high, that's for sure.
Get a ride on.
I fucking did. I took up my mate's place. I got it cheap. I left it there fucking 3 years ago to get fixed up and it's still there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Get a bit of exercise mowing the yard. I usually do it all. Fucking probably I usually do it, do half of it, then go back a couple of hours later and do the other half. Unless it's fucking summertime, I'll do half in the morning, then go back the next morning and finish it. It gets a bit hot out there in the daytime.
I have to go in soon, Ray. Little bloke, he's screaming at himself in the lounge room. he has these conversations with himself. He's screaming at himself now. Yeah. God knows what he's doing. He's screaming at himself, and he's jumping off the couch. Next he'll be hanging off the lights in the lounge room soon.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh man,
he likes to beat over because he gets a free hand. And and I don't come in till late in the evening, and he's all right. He's a good little bloke.
Right. He'll dig it.
I was going to say Shane's turning up today. I don't know what time though. He said he's going to meet up with me. I just messaged him. He's here for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So,
cool.
I was meant to leave tomorrow, but when he told me he was coming, I extended my stay in Pattaya for a couple more days.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
He's going to catch up with Ben Newton. He's in Pattaya at the moment, isn't he?
No, I don't think he is. I think he's in. He says Pattaya, but I think he's still in Cambodia.
Yeah, right.
I think he's just trolling everyone. But I saw, Stu D's here, so I met up with him, and I saw Josh in La La Land. He had a bike accident. I don't know if you know that guy.
Heard of him.
He smashed his face pretty badly, and he broke his jaw.
Oh,
so he couldn't talk. He couldn't talk. He's like, he's lost about 10 kilos too, because he can't eat and he's just having smoothies and.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I need.
Yeah, it's a bike accident.
I don't want to get broken up. Like fucking years ago, a few of my mates were going to break my fucking leg, put me in hospital to make me lose it. But fuck that cunts, they didn't do it, thank God.
I was reading an article the other day about people having accidents in Thailand. And they said, why would you go over to Thailand and ride a motorcycle around when you haven't even got a bike license in your own country?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Without a helmet.
So many blokes do.
I'd
Yeah.
rather bloody, real potato, I'd just jump on the BART buses. Fuck.
Oh, you don't need one here. That's right. You just jump on a BART bus. You got Bolt, 60 baht, 40 baht, 80 baht, take you anywhere.
Most of the time,
You
I
know?
was saying to Story, I just walk over to the beach, walk up to bloody Beach Road. You know, it's not far.
Yeah. Nah.
You know, it all depends what you want to do. You know, sometimes if I want to go up to bloody Terminal 21 or something like that, or just feeling lazy, I'll just jump on a BART bus. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
10 baht.
Yeah. And yeah, when
Bangkok, you got.
Huh?
Sorry, mate. Go.
I jumped on one day and I went up Soy Bacau down Second Road and back up Beach Road. And when I got off, they wanted 20 baht.
20.
I went,
Yeah.
I said, oh, well, that matters. That's all right. Fucking 20 baht. What's 20 baht? It's nothing.
Oh,
There you go,
Ray, I was going to message you. I saw that mango place because I actually got the BART bus
Oh,
Pattaya
yeah.
Klang today,
Yeah.
but I had to go down Beach Road. But I know where it is now, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go there tomorrow and have some mango
That was
sticky
nice.
rice.
Yeah, that was nice.
It
That
looked
was
good.
that was the best one I've ever had there. Because I used to stay down that bloody soy, that little soy it's on the
Yeah.
corner of.
I
You
saw
walk
it.
down
Yeah,
there, there's a good motel down there, that bloody March Hotel, and it's really good, really comfortable, and it's not that dear either. But if you walk down there, when you get past all the little massage parlors and stuff, there's a little fucking lane to the left that goes out and it comes out near bloody Soy 6. So fucking,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's a good little fucking little hod, good little hods, but it's quiet as there too. Yeah, I like it there. If I go back there, I'll stay there again. I really liked it. Really clean. Got a little restaurant downstairs, but I didn't eat there much. But,
well, you got Beach Road only like 100 metres away, and then you can just walk down to wherever.
yeah.
It's pretty
Exactly.
central. And you got Soy 6, like you said.
Oh man, I've got a can of Pepsi Max. Some of their little ones.
Yeah, Soy 7 was pretty quiet the other day when I went past. So I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of the bars are still quiet.
Yeah.
Soy Bacau's busy.
Yeah.
Windmill's
Yeah,
busy. It's always bloody busy.
Feel different. You know, if even if I get it, I can get a potato. I don't even know where I'm going to fucking go. I'd be grateful. I'd be happy just to get there. But I'll see what happens. I'll get get into this job and start saving some money. You know, do it right out of there. I'm going to go over fucking bloody business or something like that class.
Well, Air Asia are flying from October, so you watch the airfares drop then.
Yeah, you're right.
I've got a flight in May for 329 return with Jetstar, because what happened, Air Asia went on TV. It was on the news, you know, we're going to start flying and all that. And then an hour later, Jetstar sold some seats around the $300, $320 mark. So I snap one up in May next year.
Yeah. That bloody Jetstar's a lot of shit going on with them in bloody Indonesia.
Yeah, I heard. Jeez, I'm worried about my flight.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no direct flights from here. You got to get Thai Airways, you know. The other one is Singapore Airlines. You know, you got fucking two stopovers in Singapore to get there.
Yeah, yeah. Brisbane's a bit. Yeah. Can't you get a domestic?
I don't know. I'm not worried about it at the moment. I'll wait until I'm ready, and then I'll start to have a look. But Thai Airways, they'll pick you up here, take you to Sydney, then they turn around and go back over to Thailand.
Yeah.
But, just adds 2 hours onto the fucking flight, you know. But
anyone's? Did you see Four Corners this week, Ray? They're talking about Qantas and how what a dreadful airline it's come. It's lost all its reputation, and they're really getting stuck into Qantas. And I think the following night, on Channel 9 did something on Death Star, Death Star Airways, they're saying, they're losing bags and cancelling flights, and I thought, oh God, well, I'm going over. I'm definitely, I'll fly Thai. Don't care how much it costs. What would be worth? You lob up the airport, and you're with your wife and your kid or something. Well, the flights are cancelled. No, that'd be grouse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 700 either way from here. But I wouldn't even consider going with fucking Qantas. What I've been hearing about them. I had to laugh. They put an ad on Facebook saying because I think they wanted to get into selling insurance, and all these people commenting on this is.
I was one of them, Ray.
Yeah, I hope you fucking can sell bloody. Yeah, what did they say? Yeah, I hope you do
Lost
better with
luggage
fucking selling insurance and fucking keeping people's luggage and getting people on time. You know. But anyway, I can't see that happening too much. Fucking idiots, you know. That fucking Joyce, he's just destroyed that airline. He's a fucking idiot.
Oh,
Or he's fucking twit.
he got an increase in his salary though.
Doesn't
Oh,
surprise
did he?
me.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
what a joke.
Fucking
The
hell.
second people left, right, and centre, you know, and then he got an increase in, you know, in his dividends or something.
You know,
Oh, good on you.
fucking- yeah. No, well, no, they won't be getting any money out of me. I just might give out of principle. Not with them anyway, you know. They fucking, they don't have jets though. I'd rather just pay the money and go with fucking Toyaways. You know, at least I know what they expect there. Sort of thing, but
You get a feed and you can have a drink, you know, like
oh
when you
yeah,
want to annoy the waitress and stuff, they'll pour piss into you all night,
yeah.
you know.
It's funny. Yeah, the ones I've been on have always been midnight flights from Brisbane to Australia direct. Anyway, you get on the plane. Anyway, you're in the air. Not long after they give you a feed, then they turn the lights off and everyone goes to fucking sleep. You know, I'm sitting there like a fucking idiot because I can't sleep without my CPAP machine going. You know. Anyway, they're trying to get out of the shitter and everyone's got their feet out of the bloody. You can't see where you're walking, and there's fucking standing on people's feet and all that sort of shit. Get their fucking feet out of the hole, you know, the hallway, you pricks. Only one I say read there a couple of times. Anyway, but I'm glad that sort of it's only an 8-hour flight from here, 7-hour for whatever.
No, that's not bad.
By the time you get there, you know, asshole people have been in the shitter and they're pissed everywhere and stuff. I wouldn't want to be sitting down trying to have a crap. You know, no.
Well, I experienced a 7-hour bus ride from Karat to Pattaya and had to use the toilet on the bus. And I'm telling you, I've just recovered from it.
Cambo, I think he had to kangaroo it. You know, like he was dreading it too. I think he travelled from Chiang Mai, I think it was, down on a bus, I think it was.
Crazy.
And Jono put it in his head about the crap.
I had to use it. I've been crook. Like, I finally come good, but I had to use it. I thought, fuck. You know, and the lady goes, "Oh, it's just downstairs," because it's, you know, one of those sort of double-decker buses.
Yeah.
And I walked in, I'm going, fuck, how do you flush this thing? It's like a trapdoor.
Yeah, you shit through
And then there's a bucket of water with a little cup, and you've got to flush your own crap. Oh, fucking hell!
And everybody's handled that cup probably been shipped all over their hand.
And they use their hand to clean their asses, and I thought, I'm not touching that fucking water. I'd wipes, you know, wet wipes, whatever, and I used that, and I just chucked them in a plastic bag and just chucked it in the bin, like fucking dead. I got back to the hotel and had a shower straight away. I thought, Jesus Christ.
Fuck that.
Well,
No.
on that note, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you to it.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, John.
Yeah, no worries.
See you soon, guys.
Take it easy.
Yeah, right. Catch you
Have a
later,
good
Jono.
night. Thanks for letting me on.
Yeah,
See you soon, mate.
Someone asked me a question.
yeah.
Someone asked me a question. I'm just trying to read the chat.
I think Rick, something about a bar.
Frog Bar. I don't know where that is, Rick.
Oh,
Sorry.
never heard of it.
Funny enough, I've only been to Walking Street twice since I've been in Thailand.
Yeah.
So I took Stu D one night to Windmill. He opened. Yeah, he was a bit shocked.
Oh, yeah.
What was going on?
Oh, yeah.
You know. No.
Another one's damn fucking, what do you call it? Damn fucking LK Metro. What do they call it? Was it?
Okay, Metro. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple in there too that do the same shit.
Yeah, I went to Kink upstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs was pretty boring, and the guy goes, "Go upstairs." So I went upstairs,
Yeah.
and all the girls are naked, basically.
Oh, yeah. You see what they have for fucking breakfast when they're up there on the bloody.
Yeah, full on. It was pretty full on.
Yeah, well, shit happens, you know. They've tried. Fuck it off. What a way to earn your money. Fucking dirty old pervert sitting there perving up your gizzards. But anyway, I suppose.
Oh, well, they could
Whatever.
work in a rice field for 300 baht a day, I suppose.
Yeah, fuck that. No, I don't know. No, you know, I'll get back there eventually. I don't know. I'm just fucking at the moment. I'm just fucking got the shit for them, the shit for the world. I don't know. Bloody work it out later. I don't know. It's
No,
just
yeah, you got priorities first. And
world's
you know.
gone fucking nuts. You know, I need a holiday, but I don't know. I don't know whether to go out on a boat cruise. You know, I can't get Jenny on a fucking boat at the moment.
No, okay.
She doesn't
Are they
wanna
started
bloody-
again?
Oh yeah, they've been going for a bit, you know, but they sort of somebody gets on there with COVID, and you know, I had to fucking test myself this morning. Actually, I've been feeling really weird, you know, like cold. You've got to look at a flu, you know. And I tested myself and I was negative, and I did it again the other day too, just because I thought I was getting something. I don't know. I think it just because it's gone into spring now, and it's fucking, you know, the weather's starting to change a little bit. We'll get that, I suppose, but yeah, I'll get in there and bloody yeah. Well, that won't hurt me. I'll start making a few bucks. So I can just sort of I can do other shit then. I'm just not taking any more money out of my savings. Fuck that. I've got nothing left. That. But anyway, start putting money back in there. And I've been working on that shitbox car out there. I bloody got the mud guards and cut all the rust out of them the other day and fixed them all up. So got them all stone guarded inside. They're ready to go on the car. So got all the threads cleaned out on all the doors and all that. Got all bolts for the doors and shit. And there's everything. Oops, on my own. There he is. His ashtray. Well, where'd you go to me? Oh, man. What did you do? You beat yourself, did you? You come back on, Zimmy. Otherwise, I'm going to bloody end it soon. I can't really hold a crowd. Oh, there he is. You right there, Zimmy?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Bloody hell, pressed the wrong button. I was trying to look at the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone.
Oh, Mossy. Here you go, Mossy. I didn't see him there.
Hey, Mossy, how are you? So where is everyone? Where's Pedro? Where's
No, I don't
Team
know.
W?
I don't know. Yeah, bloody. No, they're all away on holidays. Oh, Pedro's
okay.
not. I don't know where Pedro is, but TMW is up in. He's up north, up at bloody. What is it, bloody? Port Douglas.
Oh, nice.
Nice up there. Put up
Yeah.
some nice. Eating good food. Bloody. Who else? Bloody. Someone else is away too at the moment. Oh,
Joe?
Yeah, he's out with having dinner with the family. The in-laws are around. So he's having dinner. So hang on a second, I just got a fucking message.
Oh, I feel like bloody mashed potato, yes, like a steak or bangers and mash. I haven't had.
Yeah,
I'm sick of eating Thai food.
I've got a bloody went to the Chinese place. They got a shandy special for dinner. Man, what? Yeah, but you got that? You get them down there?
What's that?
Shandy special Chinese. Basically, what it is just fried rice, chicken with vegetables, and sweet and sour pork.
Oh, nice.
And a spring roll. Oh, they're fucking huge, $16. And you know, great big containers, one of them chock-a-block full, but they got a bit dry up. Oh, you know, I only ate about not even a quarter of them. I'll get about 3 or 4 meals out of that, but it just
Yeah,
started
why
getting
not?
dry. You know, but it's in the fridge. But you fucking spring rolls.
Bung it in the
big.
microwave.
Yeah, well, all spring, nice big spring roll. It's bloody, well, you know, they made themselves, not one of the frozen ones. yeah. Well, I'll put something in it to make it a bit moister again, you know. But I don't know. I'm still hungry, but I just, I didn't feel like eating it. It's just starting to get a little bit meh, you know, when you're sick of chewing stuff. You know, you just feel like spitting it out. I might even cook an egg up soon or something like that. Well, actually, I might boil a few eggs. That might be all right. Go to the beer garden near Walking Street. Is one of that still going? Is that still going?
Yeah. I
There you
might
go.
go there tonight. I'm sort of debating either the Sportsman, which is the next soy up, the English pub. I went
Yeah,
there with
right.
Stu D the other day, and they had an English Parmigiano. I didn't have it; it was too big for me.
Yeah, right.
He's got good food there. I mean, you pay a bit more than what you would pay at other restaurants, but it's still cheaper. It's like cheaper than anything in Melbourne.
Yeah, right.
So, or I might go to the beer garden because it's close to Walking Street, and then just to head off to
It's still
down
going,
Walking
is it?
Street at night. Yeah,
Oh,
it's still open.
Yeah, put a little spot out there up against the water. Used to sit there a
Yeah.
bit.
Well, they renovated it all too. It's all renovated now.
Yeah, no, I'm sort of. I like walking along Walking Street. Not Walking Street, bloody Beach Road.
Beach Road.
Yeah, my favourite spot's Cahutas there, just hanging out there, just sort of just lurk around down there, But just like sitting there, just watching people. It's good. But,
I think Kangaroo. I might go there tonight. I think you've convinced me now. I just feel like some bangers and mash.
Aussie Pie Shop. Oh, yeah, near Dolphin Bar in Jomtien. I've never been to Jomtien. I've got to go there.
Yeah, just jump on the BART bus at the Second Road.
Yeah.
10 baht. You're in Jomtien. We went there the other day. The Kiwi and Wombat Bar.
Yeah.
We had lunch there, me and Stu, and then we went for a walk down there. But I don't know where this Dolphin Bar is. I'll have to find out.
Yeah,
Might go again there tomorrow because Stu's gone to one of the islands. I think he's got a bird with him. They're gone to the islands together.
Oh, yeah.
So unless I can meet up with Shane tonight, I might head off to Walking Street tonight.
Yeah, right. Big Guitar Man #1. Who's that? I don't know. We got some fucking bloke trying to get in here before he's not going to get on.
Who's that?
This Ashtray. I don't know who the fuck that is. He's not getting on.
No, don't risk it.
Yeah.
Aussie Pie Shop. I've seen that on YouTube, Rick. I might go there tomorrow. I do miss a bit of Aussie food, like, a good meat pie and a good parma.
Yeah, right. I sort of feel like having a nice pie, but too fucking fattening.
Once in a while it's okay, right?
Yeah, they have a nice one over bloody near Woolies where I go to. There's a bloody shop there, there's a cake shop there, and they have some steak and mushroom on it. Fucking beautiful.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, they're bloody. There's another one up there with Coles or Clanger. They have better ones there. They're really nice, but you don't bite into them. It's all runny or anything like that. It's all meat and sort of, very nice. Actually, the one up at that's Rick. Is that you, Rick? Hang on a second, later. That you, Rick?
Yeah, it is, Ray.
No, yeah, no,
Another day, another beautiful day in Queensland.
yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, yesterday wasn't the greatest, but it's all right.
Yeah, Zemi. You know where the complex is in Jomtien?
So when the BART bus turns left, onto Beach Road?
When the BART bus turns right to head down towards down to Beach Road in Jomtien,
yeah,
and you got that rainbow sign looking thing.
Oh yeah, yep.
It should be on your right hand side inside that. Yeah, about halfway down.
Okay, all right. I'll go there tomorrow. I mean, I've got nothing to do. During the day I just walk around, and just at night I go out, So yeah, I'll go there tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be still open. If you do go with Studi and he's a pommy, there's a good English pub in Vutile 1A.
Oh yeah, one of the towers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So as you're going down, when you go down to Prayer Road, I think it is Prayer Road. You're going down, and you've got Vutile all the Vutile 5 is on the Vutile 5 is on the right hand side. You know, so
Yep.
you know where the bus station is.
Yep.
Yeah, Vutile 1 is just before is the car park
Okay.
just before. And if you go into 1A, there should be an English pub in there, and
Yep.
it's cheap, good cheap food. So yeah, so it's worth having a look.
Yeah, I've got a few more days here, so I might head down and jump because around here, Pattaya, I mean, it's the same stuff you see every day. You know, I don't mind
Oh,
jumping in.
that's exactly. If it's only what's it, 20 baht, 20 baht to go
No,
from
10.
Pat's.
10.
Oh, 10 baht.
Oh, well,
Sorry, 10 baht.
Well, no, it depends where you are, but I actually walk down to Second Road and get the bus that waits at that corner. So it's 10 baht from there.
Yeah. You could try. So where are you staying in Pat's?
Just on Beach Road, sort of Soy 12.
Soy 12.
So
okay.
Yeah.
So you're down. So you are
Mike Shopping Centre. You know Mike Shopping
Mike's
Centre.
Mike's Mall.
Right there.
Oh,
I'm staying
nice.
right there. Right near there. That is. There's a hotel.
So is the Bamboo Bar still open in the Bamboo Bar just on the just before as you come up to the walking street? It's on the left hand side. You know how Beach Road does a left hander up to the intersection. The Bamboo Bar was on the right hand side.
The one before Walking Street.
Yeah.
There's that beer bar complex.
Oh, the beer bar. Yeah, okay, it's still there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you got at the front you got like little beer bars, and at the back you got the restaurant, and where you see over the ocean, over the water.
Yeah, the beer garden. Yeah,
the beer garden.
Oh,
yeah, that's open.
Yeah,
I
the
might
beer
go
garden.
there tonight. I might go there tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, I might go there. I'm just waiting for Shane to message me because he said he's arriving today, and I'm thinking it's a long flight. Maybe he'd want to have a rest, but I think he wanted to get into it straight away.
Fuck straight into it. Get into it. Come on.
That's what I normally do. Why not? I only got a week and a half, and I'm back in Melbourne.
So, is there much of a difference with Pat's now since the last time you were there?
No Chinese, so you don't see any Chinese at all. So I came here in May.
Yep.
And then I came back again. But the previous time I came was November 2019, before COVID. And it was just Chinese, Indians, you know. Now all you see is Indians and Koreans and Japanese and Farang, you know, white, whatever they are.
And do you see many Russian?
Nah. Only ones that live there.
All right. Yep.
They're just you can tell the ones that live here for a while. But mainly Europeans, Indians everywhere, and you're seeing Indians in go-go's. Normally you don't see Indians in go-go's, but they're going to go-go's. But there's Indian restaurants popping up everywhere now.
Oh, great.
And if you don't like the smell of weed, don't come to Pattaya. It's everywhere.
Get out, really?
Everywhere. My hotel room, I'm in at the hotel room. I'll go on the veranda. I can smell it. There's people smoking it everywhere. There's little cafes, little pop-up little cafes, and even people on the side of the road selling stuff. It's everywhere.
So those smoke houses, are they still open? Like those Keisha pipe. What is it? Keisha pipes?
No, I don't see them because they're apparently you're not allowed to smoke that shit, but you can smoke dope.
Oh,
it's all to do with tobacco tax, I think.
Yeah. So, are they still clamping down on vapes over there?
I saw like last night at the bar. I saw 2-3 girls smoking it. You know, they sort of hold it, you know, discreetly, having a suck on it, and no, everyone's smoking it. I don't think they're clamping down on it. you know.
I'm guessing all the threats of finding people for smoking on the beach doesn't apply.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Good. So
I don't see it. You know, I think it's when they want some money or when they want to, you know, something's happened and they react. That's how the police react here. So, you know, they've every so often I'll stop guys on motorbikes, you know, the Farang, not wearing a helmet.
Actually, an important question I got to ask you: have they opened up the smoking rooms at the airports?
I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't see that.
You remember at Suvarnabhumi and all the airports used to have designated smoking rooms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the airports used to have smoking rooms. And all of a sudden, back in I think 2020, they started closing them all down
because of COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll check it when I get. 2 weeks. Week and a half. I'm coming back, so I'll check it. I don't think they're open. They've got prayer rooms everywhere. I remember seeing them.
Yeah, prayer rooms, and there should be smoking rooms.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a look. It's interesting.
Yeah, thanks very much. See, I appreciate that because I'm thinking to myself, it's a fucking long haul all the way back to fucking Australia. If you're a smoker,
yeah, it would be. Put a patch on.
Fuck that. All right then. Thank you very much. I thought I'd help you out with that little bit of guidance. Thank you very much, Ray.
Okay, no worries.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Okay, take care.
Okay.
Take care.
Just put some eggs on. I'm just waiting for the water to boil. Fucking hell, that's the good part about it in Thailand, eh? You get food, take back to the room, you know, in case I want a snack, and usually get bloody 4 or 5 eggs, you know, take back, cooked. Hard-boiled ones, you know, you stick them in the fridge. If I've got them there, usually I don't eat them all, but if I don't have one, I've got fucking craving them all the time.
I like all these, and they fill you up too.
Oh yeah, was protein. Mango sticky rice too.
Oh, shut up! I want one now. Fucking hell! I should have jumped off the bar bus, but I had a bag of bloody groceries, so I went up to Big C up Pattaya Klang.
Oh yeah.
And I bought some stuff, you know, just toiletries and some stuff and some fruit and.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I thought, I want mango sticky rice, 80 baht, whatever it was. Should I jump off now? But I'll go there next few days.
Yeah, that's fucking really good one. I went down. I think it was my first time I went to Pattaya. A second day I was there. I went down to Big C. I was walking down the footpath, twisted my fucking ankle on the way back.
Oh no, you don't want to walk to that. Like now, it's worse, Ray. I walk on the road.
I hobbled back to the room, so I thought, "Oh fuck this!" So because I've had twisted my ankle a lot over the years. You know, I just sort of lay down the bed, kept my foot up, sort of thing. Got a couple of fucking pillows under it to watch TV for the afternoon, sort of thing. Just stayed up my leg, stayed up my foot, and I sort of if I bloody keep walking on it, it's gonna fuck me holiday, you know. So I just stayed off it, and the next morning I was fine.
You were lucky.
Anyway. Yeah,
you did the right thing straight away. I didn't raise mine straight away, and I was fucked for a week.
Yeah, I went down there. When I get there, I like to go and get myself a cup and a few bits and pieces, sort of there, you know, some sweeteners and stuff like that, and coffee and whatever, you know, and a tube, you know, like you don't take tubes over there because the cabin pressure fucking, you know, pops the fucking things unless you got them in plastic sort of thing, you know, like toothpaste and shit like that.
I've never had problems.
Yeah, Rich.
No, the only thing I try not to take is anything large inside my luggage. Like I leave all my deodorant and all that in the actual luggage, not in the cabin, because they'll just throw it in the bin. They just grab it, anything they throw it in the bin before you get on the plane.
Last time I went over there, I took the bloody the chicken drives me around over there. That fucking pile of stuff, and I took a fucking litre and a half of extra virgin olive oil. And I had it wrapped up in plastic. You know, and then I put it in a big clip seal bag, wrapped that up as well too, and then put it in one of them cold Woolies bags with the rest of the stuff I've got it. But also to get bloody what do you call that bloody cheese? That you know, that bloody rice. What do you call it? Cheese. Use it on fucking spaghetti.
Not mozzarella.
Parmesan.
Parmesan, yeah, it's bloody expensive here. Fuck.
Yeah, well, I got her a big fucking thing of Parmesan from Aldi. I got her some wine, a couple of litres of wine and all that sort of shit, you know. I could barely carry my bag by the time I got there, eh? It disintegrated. On the way back, I thought it was going to fall apart, sort of thing. I got them to wrap it up and play, you know, the Glad wrap at the fucking at the airport. When I
Yeah,
come back, sort of thing. So
keep it together.
anyway, yeah, keep it together. When I got home, I threw it out. You know, it was just all
Yeah, they're
plastic.
cheap. They're
Yeah,
cheap.
it was a big bag, you know, fucking huge. But anyway, it was only just underweight when I went over. I think it was 30 kilos, Thai Airways. And then you get your carry on, but I've got my CPAP machine as well too. They don't have class.
Oh, yes.
You just stick that over your shoulder, you know, and it'll carry a bloody neck things, you know, you put behind your neck when you're in the plane so you get a bit more comfy.
Yeah.
One of those as well too, you know, but you know, I can't sleep at all. I try to cat nap, but it doesn't do any fucking good, you know.
Oh, if you can't sleep, you can't sleep. What can you do?
Sometimes people in front of me that put the seat back sort of thing, and I've got no fucking room, but I've got to put mine back, you know. So, but anyway,
well, save your money and wait for a good cheap airfare. I'll tell you now. Once Air Asia start flying, they'll all the other airlines will try to compete on price.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, well, I'm going to go Thai Airways. I want to get something nice, even Singapore or whatever, you know. But I thought about it later on, you know. I probably wouldn't mind spending a little bit of time in Singapore airport because I've seen vlogs where people are in there, you know, and there's heaps to do.
Huge.
And you can fucking crash there too, I think, you know. So, you know, you know, there's a bit there to see, you know, but you can a bit of walking to do, I suppose. Yeah.
I just noticed the chat. It's hard with the phone because you've got to switch screens every time you check the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Even there, I want to comment, I'll use my fucking phone. I use it, otherwise it just comes up as titanium if I type it on the thing there, you know. They can't have, what do you call that? And you get echo otherwise, you know, YouTube.
You're sounding clear tonight.
No, I've got my headphones on.
Ah, see? Yeah, no, it's clear.
Yeah,
it's clear.
Yeah, well, check it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a look around there. I watched that young couple, you know, the young British couple, they were going around a lot of around Thailand, Philippines, and all that. I don't know if I put you on them. That Joel Friend, I think his name is. They did good vlogs actually, and they spent time in Singapore. They had a look around Singapore itself, and it was quite good, you know.
I found a new vlogger. I can't remember his name. Dan something. It's not that Dan the Man Wanker, but he's only got 2,500 people. He's a POM, but he's been in Thailand for a while, and he's pretty honest what he's done and all his mistakes, and how like he fell in love with a bar girl, and you know, I'll send you the link in your Discord. He's only got a couple thousand followers, but he's pretty good. He just sits there and talks about his life. You know,
you know, what's he saying about Emirates too? I'll check them out as well. No, well, next time I'll go over there. The last thing I want to do is worry about fucking money, and I want to be comfortable when I go over. I want to be comfortable when I come back.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, yeah, you know,
there's a lot of new ones out there too. You know, like I started watching a young couple going up the Queensland coast. They're up at Cairns at the moment. You know, they just got a V8 Land Cruiser in a tandem caravan. You know, and they're just buzzing their way up to the bloody. Going their way around Australia, so they started vlogging it. You know, not a young couple, but you know, I love watching that sort of stuff. I've been there, you know, it's a nice place up there. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to check this water. Yeah.
No worries.
Just hold the fortress, will you?
Yep, I'll just go to chat. Do Emirates fly out to Thailand from Brisbane? I don't know about that. Yeah, good, Rich. Unfortunately, I haven't had a good holiday. I mean, apart from spending time with my brother, his partner, and then meeting up with my girlfriend, I got crook in Cambodia really bad. I don't know if it was the water or the food I ate, but it took nearly a week and a half to get over it. So I actually flew back into Thailand still sick. So, but I've just come good here in Pattaya. So I'm sort of eating normal now. I dropped about 4.5 kilos, nearly 5 kilos.
Right.
Yeah, it more than likely gastro. I did not throw up. I just lost my appetite and just going to the toilet every 5 seconds. And I tried everything, you know, and my tuk-tuk driver was going to take me to the doctors. And then I had these tablets from Phuket that my girlfriend got because she works in a hospital. So she asked one of her nurse friends, she goes, oh, tell them to take these tablets. But I was stubborn. I wouldn't take them. I said, I'm not fucking taking these fucking Thai tablets. You can stick them up your ass.
Well,
anyway,
they fucking
and I started taking them and they worked.
Fucking tell me about it. I know. I got it when I got there. Half the people that go, they get it. I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't fucking listen to me.
What's that?
But anyway, those tablets.
Oh no, not the charcoal ones.
No, these are charcoal. I forget the name.
I'll send you a pic in private chat. Yeah, well, these tablets, I'm going to buy some more. Apparently, you can get them in Australia, but these ones come in a combination. So it's one tablet, but they've got 2 ingredients.
Yeah.
And
one I got, they give me
mind
2
you,
tablets.
Yeah. And mind you, I did go on antibiotics for a week as well.
Yeah.
So it was something. It was something. But I've come good now, so I'm eating now. I'm not worried about running to the toilet, and so I've slowly put on the weight again.
Look, I said half the fucking people that go there, or more than half, get the bloody gut ache, because of bloody.
You get your normal gut ache, but it lasts a couple of days. But mine was going for weeks, So I eliminated everything, even like not using any tap water at all. I stopped drinking any sort of milk products and that, and I just had a gut bug, and it just took forever to get rid of it.
It was just your bacteria in your gut are different with breakdown Australian foods, and it takes a while. Even people that live there, sort of thing, they can't stomach the local food properly. It takes them months. Some of them can take you months to build up the bloody what do you call it, the
immunity.
The bacteria, build up the bacteria to be able to stomach the food. Ask Joe, he'll be able to tell you that right now.
You know what, Ray? I reckon in the end, I did eat something really, I think it was undercooked meat at that fucking Greek restaurant I went to. And I was raving about the food, but I reckon it was the undercooked fucking meatballs.
Yeah.
Once
when I went there the first time, I think it was a third day, I got fucking really, I was shitting I was like a bird, shitting out of a nest,
Yeah.
Couldn't even sneeze. Anyway, I went to the chemist. They give me this stuff, you take this. Within the day, I was feeling better. The next morning, I was back to normal. Anyway, after that, they said to me, take charcoal tablets, and I started taking charcoal tablets. The next time I went, I started taking charcoal tablets. I took 2 a day before I went there. 2 days before I went there. And after that, I just never had any problems. And every time I go there now, I just started, because it's, you already got that lining on your gut basically from the charcoal, because it's a natural, what do you call it, settles your gut down sort of thing, worms you out and all that sort of shit at the same time.
But with charcoal tablets, you've got to watch when you take a lot of medication. It neutralizes all the medication you take. Yeah, now, I take tablets at night when like for blood pressure and all that crap.
Yeah, well,
so
I talked to my doctor about it. Yeah, my biggest issue is I'll take blood thinners. Everything that goes in me, even food, I've got to be careful because I've got to know what I can eat. Even salads and stuff, I don't supposed to eat greens, but I do. But they don't bother me,
Yeah.
But anyway,
do you don't suffer from gout, do you?
No. I only ever had it once, and that's from uric acid from drinking beer.
Yeah.
But this if I eat greasy, fatty foods, the uric acid goes up. But I either get gout or bloody. I've only ever had gout once, or cysts. They get the same, But I'm sort of prone to get the bloody sebaceous cysts because I've had them all my life. It's a
okay.
Sort of thing. My sister gets them as well too. Anyway, she gets them around the groin. I get them around my neck. My face and my head. Yeah, I got them on my chest. I got one on my chest. I got a pint of pus out of that one. It's a monster. I had to pay for that one $1,000 for a private surgeon to do that one. I was on the public waiting list for 8 years.
Jesus.
But anyway, it was interesting, that one there, because he was cutting it out. It was huge. It was a monster on my chest. I had to get around with an IV bag with a drain in it.
A drain.
Yeah, and I pinned the bloody what do you call this? Is after they scraped it out. They had to take out the bloody take out the sack, you know. Otherwise, they would have just grown back again. And I put a drain in it. I was walking around with a lump of hose in my chest, and then out into a bloody IV bag, and I put it in a pillowcase and pinned it to my shirt. And I was getting around for 10 days with that. And fucking when they pulled it out, it was weird, but it went away. I still got a big scar about 4 inches long on my chest, but
Yeah.
But anyway, I've got scars all over me from the fucking things, you know. But those bloody cysts, they're fucking. I've had them inside of my ears and everything. I've got one in one ear one time. Anyway, I settled down and it went away. It was I never felt pain like that. And then when that one cleared up, I got one in the other ear, and then I've got after that cleared up, we've got in the original ear, I got another one.
They're not cancerous. They're just fatty, sort of.
No, they're just a sebaceous cyst. Yeah, but they're just it is a recognised disease sort of a thing, hereditary thing in America, but they don't recognise it here. But, I don't know. Fucking, but anyway, it's the prick of a thing. But as long as I don't eat, you know, like I learned when I went on light and easy food, I never got any. You know, I used to get them regularly for all of my life. And then I realised doctors couldn't work it out anyway. And it was eating fatty food. I don't eat. Yeah, exactly. I don't eat fatty food anymore. I watch what I eat. I don't get them anymore. Occasionally. I had one on the back of my neck, right on my spine, and I had to sit up at the operating theatre, and they had to keep me. They had to twilight me. I had to sit up and hold my head down while I fucking took it out. And that was in the operating theatre. You know, I couldn't lay down. That was a fucking freaky one. But you know, it's just not good. But anyway, then I was getting my warfarin for bloody 10 years. I'm off that now. They got me on a one called Xarelto. That one there, you know, but I just got to make sure I don't cut myself. That's why I'm trying to get out of welding.
You bruise easy, don't you? I'm old man. I remember you used to bruise so easy.
Yeah, when you first start on those bloody, what do you call it, on those blood thinners, your skin gets that fucking. I used to get when I was on warfarin, they get me INR checked fucking probably sometimes twice a week. They'd give me a blood test. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes they get a pill, the fucking the bandage off where they put the gauze, over the everything to stop it from bleeding, and they'll peel the fucking skin off.
Jesus.
Yeah, not much fun, but anyway, we got around that. But now one's a Relta's a lot better. I don't even have to get my INR checked, probably once a year now. But anyway, it's a lot better than warfarin. They use that to poison rats. But it affects people differently. How long are they going to boil those eggs for?
Yeah, my mate had a little, a slight fucking stroke, and he just gets an aspirin a day now.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's got to watch what he eats too with his stomach and everything. So
yeah. Well, they told me they're going to bloody get me in to see a haemophiliologist to see if they can take me off anticoagulants altogether. But they've been trying for years to get me into a specialist. But well, they've been cutting. See, they're going on about the bloody, the medical system's overwhelmed here. Well, that's because they've been cutting them back for years. Up here it's been fucking terrible. I haven't been able to get in to see a haemophiliologist. We've tried for fucking 8 years. But I can't get an appointment. Every time I do
on
get
the public system, on the public,
Yeah, but anyway, I had private health once, but I fucking get too expensive.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm on it, but I stopped this year I just stopped it. Once I resigned from my job, I just stopped it, and I knew I'm going to travel.
Yeah.
So I've travelled 4 months out of the year, basically, to Thailand. So I don't need it. I've got my own insurance here. So
we'll just get travel insurance.
Yeah. I've got the Thai one that I used when I came the first time around. Yeah. I just rebooked it again. And I paid in Cambodia. I paid $12 US for the week, just in case I had an accident or something. I'm covered.
You bought your eggs for? I just put 6 in a fucking water that was just starting to boil 9 minutes ago. They should be right now, I think.
I love boiled eggs. I can eat them all day.
Back in a minute, I'll just go take them out. They're done now.
All right, no worries. Then I'll get going once you come back. I've got to get ready. All this food talk has made me hungry. Yeah. So what else has been happening in chat? I'm just having a look. Rich got sick in Philippines. Oh, Jesus. Nothing worse. I actually lost nearly 5 kilos. I ate in a week in 1 week, I probably had a day's meal in a week. I just wouldn't eat. And it was a free breakfast in Cambodia. I wasn't eating. I was just having sort of like snacky stuff and drinking a lot of water and bloody sports drinks and all this shit. So anyway, I've come good now, so I'll probably start putting on the weight again.
Yeah. No, it's bloody food over there. You know, it's amazing how the Thai don't put on that much weight, you know. They fucking eat like horses.
Well, they eat 90% of it's vegetables, Ray. You're like, and they got a little bit of meat, you know, but it's not like us, you know.
Yeah.
We have big meals, and you know, I suppose it is. And they eat all day. I call my girlfriend. She's fucking eating. Are you eating again? She goes, oh yeah.
Yeah.
She starts laughing.
Funny
You know,
shit.
like, but it's all vegetables. It's all, you know, healthy stuff.
My mate rung up before. I've got to ring him back in the morning anyway. Bloody, he's got a Thai missus. He actually met her in Jomtien. She owned the. She used to do his laundry, and she had owned the, what do you call it? The bloody. She owned the bloody laundry there. You know where you got it all done. Anyway,
Yeah.
Married, and she lives there now, and he got 37 acres, sorry, and fucking probably 5 acres of that. She's just growing everything. He's even.
Yeah, you were saying they got a little lake as well. You were saying the other day when I was speaking to you one day.
Yeah, you got a little
Good on
dam there. He built a little like a traditional type Thai hut sort of thing, you know, put a little stove in there so she can go down there, have coffee and sort of, you know.
In Queensland, you can grow anything. The weather's similar to here. You can grow anything in Queensland. Jesus.
Where they live is fucking hot as hell up near Gap, and Jesus can get hot up there. Goes under water too. Granville, that's where they had that in their tsunami. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where Granville got hit, but not where he is. It's a little bit higher. But anyway, no, they got a good life there. He rang up. He wants a race today. I've got to get her a race shirt for me, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Apparel down there, sort of thing, you know. So, but, no, it's I don't know. I can get into this work. I'm sort of looking forward to making a few bucks. I just hope I can dig it. Hope I can do it for a while, you know. But anyway, see how it goes. Like I said, I don't know whether I can. Huh?
What was that? What did you say?
I can't do 8 hours a day. If I did that, my leg would be up like a fucking balloon, or I'd be able to be.
Just pace yourself, see how you go, and you might enjoy it, you might not enjoy it, you know.
Oh, I don't mind welding, you know. So that's what I do easily, sort of thing, you know. But as long as I'm not cutting and shit, you know, he's got a guy there doing all the preparation work and tacking up and all that sort of stuff. I just got to come along and weld it. He doesn't have a ticket for welding, you know. I do, so. But anyway, it's because it's all structural. This is for a pub on down near Brobby on Sandstone Point. The guy that owns the place, he mans that. He got bloody he got 5 pubs, so he makes plenty of money. And they have his brothers. They do, develop land and all that sort of shit. So they're pretty sorted out, you know. Got plenty of cash. I don't mind taking some of them. They're starting to get bloody, you know, like tradespeople now. Anyway, I don't know. I'm sort of the last 20 years. I haven't done any work for anybody else unless I'm in total control of it. And it's a bit hard to
sort of, you know. You might have to bite your tongue a bit and just do your 3 hours, whatever, and just don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll do. I'll tell him, man. He knows that's all I'm interested in doing. It'll work out for him anyway. You know, I can get a lot of work done in 3 hours if it's set up there waiting for me to go. It's just a matter of just flicking them over. It's all beam work, so I don't mind doing that shit. I'll have to get some work boots. I've only got I've got some bloody New Balance shoes. I think that'll do. If I like it, if I can dig it, I'll just go buy some leather bloody work boots. I've got a big leather apron and that, so it's all right. But you know, when that job's finished, he's got about 4 of these things to do. It's like a big jetty thing he's building. You know, it's over the water. Jesus, he would have been a Thailand anyway. He's got plenty of money. This dude. I know we've got a lot of mutual friends. You know, a lot of his mates are my mates. Sort of thing. I went out for lunch the other week. One of my old mates, he's an ex-builder. You know, he's a builder, and he was in a big way there. Anyway, he retired. Anyway, now he's just. I hadn't seen him. We went to primary school together. So, you know, he was wearing thing. What the fuck?
Oh God, the sun's setting here.
Yeah, fucking 9:15 here. What's the temperature there?
It's been all right.
About 18.
I don't want to
here.
leave the screen. It's probably around the 28 mark now.
Yeah, it's 18 here. Not too bad. It's nice.
18's nice. I'm gonna. I won't miss the really hot weather, but
Yeah, well, we're just coming into it here, so but it's not here. Where I am, it's nice. You know, we don't really get that many.
yeah,
Sticking
you
on
got
days.
nice weather.
You know, the way my life is these days, I can hibernate. You know, I'm home at lunchtime. If I even wake up for this dude, I'll get down there in the morning. I'll be home by lunchtime.
Yeah,
Suits me fine. I can pay
That's
someone to do the work on these fucking projects. I don't really want to do it. I hate it. But anyway. Yeah,
I was just reading Kangaroo about Medibank health insurance. I mean, I've been with private health cover for 22 years. But I've had a lot of operations, so I don't know if I've got my money's worth. But they'll obviously the sleeve, the lap band, going into hospital for my kidney cancer. But maybe next year I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, I was with Bupa. They just kept whacking it up all the time.
Oh yeah, everything, and you still pay. You still got to pay on top.
Yeah,
the gap,
Yeah, I know. But I finished with it now, sort of thing. I won't get it again. We get pretty good private health here. If you get dying, they'll fix you. Yeah, Pedro,
that's the thing. If you have an accident, they don't take you to a private hospital. They take you to the public hospital.
Oh,
so
not too bad. Yeah, it's not bad there. We've got good hospitals around here.
G'day, Pedro.
I've got no problems with it, so these fucking cysts. But, trying to get into a doctor when you've got a fucking cyst fully inflamed, you need to get it cut. You can't get in there, so I just cut the fucking things myself.
No, Jesus, right. Don't talk about that. Jesus Christ.
No, it's not hard. It hurts less. The fucking things are pretty painful. Just once you give it a cut sort of thing and she starts oozing, she's right, you're laughing. Just cleaning up a mess after. Yeah, that's all good.
All right. I'm going to jump off. Thanks for letting me on.
No worries. Yeah, no worries.
Have a good night. And maybe Pedro can jump on or something. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'm just going to jump in the shower and then go for a meal. I need something with mashed potato.
Yeah.
Anyway. Might end up at the windmill, might end up at Soy 6 or something tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Okey-dokey.
Take it easy. See everyone. See ya.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you.
Catch
What are you doing, Kangi? You jumping on? Otherwise, I might shut it down, I think. I'm not real good at keeping a fucking audience. Oh, we got 110 watching. Are you out, are you, Pedro? No, I might just shut it down in a minute anyway, go and watch a movie. Sanctuary of Truth. No, at the footy, yeah. Yeah, I might shut it down anyway. I'm not real good at bloody keeping a crowd. It's all right when somebody else is here, I can sit down and talk, but I'm not sort of real big on otherwise, Yeah, see if I can find something to watch on TV. Oh, but anyway, no worries, fellas. Well, I'll shut it down anyway, and thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for coming. Oh, it's been filled a couple of hours in anyway, so see what happens next week. Hey, good. Thanks for coming, everyone. And we'll see you next week. See you later.